Hi guys, welcome back to Sportmotive. Slightly different format of video this time. We're going to catch up with me basically wandering around the workshop with my camera. Lewis can't be on hand all the time to do me perfect videography. He's got his own business to run, so it's fallen to me to create more content by wandering around the workshop with my camera, taking pictures and videos. So this is a compilation video, mainly of Bodyshop projects that we've got underway. Some you'll have seen in the previous videos, and most are now finished from those early videos. So we're going to show you completed cars and some of the processes they went through to get to that point. So this first one we're showing is a long-term customer of ours, Mr. Boot. This car we've looked after quite a few years, about 10 years now, and it was starting to get a bit shabby, so Martin decided to have it repainted. It was originally Cooper green metallic, which was looking a bit dull for its age. So this is the car we talked about that we showed in the Bodyshop video, the first Bodyshop video, where it had just been painted. But this is the process that it went through. So got a bit of damage on the front area, you may have seen on that one of these first few pictures. That was repaired, and then it went through a couple of stages of primer and flatting and priming before we finally got to paint the Porsche dark olive green that we decided on. We also took the opportunity to upgrade the headlamps in this car. So this car has received our 7-inch headlamp conversion and freshly painted wheels. Mr. Boot's car finally finished. Full repaint in Porsche dark olive. I really like that. So this car is the Tuscan that we painted last year. This is a one-owner car. Customer owned this. It's sat outside pretty much all its life, so it suffered quite badly with microblistering on the top surfaces, which is why you can see we've had to take some of the panels right back to fiberglass to get rid of the microblistering. So again, this went through various stages of different primers to get from a bare fiberglass stage to a surface that we could paint. It's in Aston Martin Xenon Grey, the final base coat going on, and finally lacquer coats. Painted wheels. And here it is at our local PPF company that we use called Scope Automotive. So I took the opportunity to take a little video of it inside there. Very nice, clean PPF workshop. There's that selective PPF fitted, which is pretty much invisible. But it just showed the car off. So Saturday morning handover day. This Tuscan that we painted last year, that we featured on one of our previous videos. Aston Martin Xenon Grey, full colour change we did. Just had its mechanical work done. So now due to go out and get enjoyed. So this Griffith is a local customer. It's just here really to showcase the new Motorclan 17-inch spiders. I think this is the third set now we fitted. They are correct offset, correct stud pattern, correct size, fit the Griff and Chimera perfectly, and really update the car. They're also a forged alloy wheel, not a cast alloy wheel, so they're very strong, much stronger than the original Spider in fact. Moving on, the V8S, we showed this a little bit in the first video, but this is the full series of pictures now showing the full repaint, various stages. Again, some very minor repairs on this one, and again, different stages of primer, flatted, reprimed, and then repainting its original silver. And finished car. The only difference that you might have noticed is it's got slightly bigger wheels on now, so the customer wanted to stick with the original style of wheels, but we suggested going up slightly in size. So these are 17s now, as opposed to the original 15s that were on the car. So this episode's non-TVR segment is my Audi S4 V8 variant V8 Quattro. Sensible family estate car. You have to have a V8 Quattro in your life at some stage. I've finally got one I want to keep now, so this is part of my small collection, and some lucky customers get to drive this as one of our courtesy cars occasionally. I've had about 5 or 6 of these over the years, and I always end up selling them because there was a little bit of profit in, and always regretted it. So I've decided I wanted to collect one to keep. So found this one last year, and I just love the simplicity of the thing. Back to TVR Bodyshop. This is the Chimera we showed you with the LED headlamp conversion, the Mark III Chimera conversion. Instead of the usual 7-inch Hallas, these have got these Y-pack LED headlamps, and we'll show you a little video of this finished as well. We're also now doing these for Griffiths. Moving on, this was John's car that we showed you with the LS conversion. So in the first video in the service workshop, we showed you this fully repainted. These are the pictures from when it was being painted. So it had a front end repaint and the vented bonnet made to fit correctly. Again, 7-inch headlamp conversion. Back to the service workshop to be fitted up. And finally finished. Ready to go. So back in the fabrication workshop, this is Mr. Coombs' chassis again, as we showed you in the first video. It's now had new outriggers on the table, some extensive surgery in this top tubes area, and new wishbone lugs there, and new upper damper mounts. The main thing about this chassis was all the main box section was all good, so we didn't have to do any surgery on the main box section. So new outriggers. We have redone those lower rear wishbone mounts there as well, because they were really thin. So we've replaced all those. Same this side. Again, new outrigger, and again a bit of surgery in the top tubes there. Trying to keep as much as original as possible. So we've actually just put a tube into that section there and doweled it and welded it in. Again, new wishbone lugs and new dampered top mounts. So that's ready now to go to reblast and 3-stage powder coat. And there it is, finally finished, ready for Mr. Coombs to collect. So this Chimera was shown in the very first video. It was at the service workshop waiting to come up to the body shop to be painted. It's a 2-owner car, and the original owner lived in London for quite a few years, and so it sat outside under a tree, and the whole thing was microblasted. So you can see the extent of work we've had to go to with this one. It's had to go right back to bare fiberglass everywhere. So this has gone through several processes, right back to fiberglass, then a resin coat primer before, then 2 further primer coats and flatted in between obviously, and then fully repainted in its original blue pearl, as TVR call it. Turned out to be quite a massive job. It took about 2 months to do that car, but it was the only way, and I'm quite pleased with that result, as was the owner. So thanks for watching again. Like and subscribe, and look out for more EM Cam, with basically me wandering around with the selfie stick in the workshop showing you what we're doing. We're also going to feature a little day out. We had a day in the life of a TVR specialist where we go out and recover TVRs. So look out for that soon. Thanks for watching.